I love to praise your name. I love to.
Jim, we would like to give you this plaque in honoring you for your service to the gospel community and the over 35 years that you've spent just being committed to this. And we thank you and we love you. You know, a DJ is not just going to walk off now. You know, he's a DJ. You know he's going to talk.
The Honorable Mayor Tony Hawk.
It's so special to be honoring Jerry for his 35 years involved with local radio. For those of us who've lived in New Haven that long or grown up here or raised children of our own here, it's impossible to remember a time when Jerry Green wasn't involved with local radio. I hold a special place in my heart for gospel music because of the important message it conveys and the reminder it provides to all of us about who and what we really should hold as most important. We congratulate you, we salute you, and we thank you. So on behalf of the people of the city of New Haven, I have a proclamation. Whereas on Saturday, January 14th, the Sweet Sounds of Praise Gospel will honor Mr. Jerry Green at Fantasia Banquet Hall, and whereas Mr. Jerry Green, a radio pioneer in the city of New Haven, Connecticut, and whereas Jerry Green is the president and executive director of the Hollaback Gospel Awards, and also a radio announcer and assistant program director at WNHU. The 14th day of January 2017, Tony and Hart Mayor. We love you, Jerry. We are grateful for you, and we look forward to continued success.
Well, if it had not been for, the dedication and commitment of Brother Juan Castillo to keep, a radio, a gospel radio, a live radio music here in the city of New Haven for many, many years, when he wanted to quit, but he wanted to give up. And I just thank God for him. So I have to, again, say that to you, man, that you've been a blessing to the city of New Haven, in your own righteous way. And the mere fact that you gave this to Jerry Green Day says a lot about who you are, amen. So let's give it to also Brother Juan Castillo, amen.
Lisa Foster Wilson.
To the radio, you don't have thousands of dollars for marketing and so forth. And Jerry was the first person who played my first single and still plays it to this day. And I will never forget that feeling of hearing it on the radio and getting those texts from my family. My father, 90-something years old, I can hear you on the radio. So I am so thankful for everything that you've done. You've always answered every question. You thought about me for performance opportunities, and it means the world to me. So from all the artists that you helped, we just want to say thank you.
I love to praise your name. I love to praise him. I said, I love to praise your name. I love to praise his holy name.
Jerry is a longtime resident of New Haven and has been serving the public since his youth days. And I remember when I first came to New Haven back in the late 60s, Jerry and Henry and his father was on Dixwell Avenue with a little record store. They were small young lads back then, but they've grown up to be big men. But Jerry has continued on what God has placed within them. He does not like to be in the spotlight, nor is he excited about receiving recognition for his many contributions to society. Jerry has demonstrated his God-given gifts and abilities. Jerry has learned who he is and whose he is, and have decided to maximize his God-given gifts.
Mrs. Doreen Green, look at her. Come on. She's struck me. She's struck.
honor to God and honor to my husband, who is my hero in real life. And I'd like him to know that he's my husband, he's my lover, and he's also my friend, my best friend. And I love him so much, and I'm so proud of him for what he has done. And I have seen him for the last 30 years, 32. We knew each other for 2 years before we even, got married. And he's a great man. And he deserves everything he's getting today and even more. Because through the last, 30 years that I have been with him, he has done a lot in the community. He's done a lot for the artists that's come his way. And I am so proud of you, sweetheart. And I love you so much. And may God bless you.
Back in 1962, my dad had a record store on Dixwell Avenue. It started at 41 Dixwell. I was like 7, 8 years old. And we moved from 41 to 75 Dixwell. How many of y'all remember being there? The ones are over around 60 at least, 50. All right, so I started in the music industry as a kid. I remember when Sam Cooke got shot and killed in 64. That's when I really started getting into music. I seen the passion of how music in the industry was. Otis Redding, I remember when he died in the plane crash, being a kid, growing up into music. That really stuck with me. All right, so music was engraved in me at a young age, and my brother as well. So, we ran that store when we was kids. My father could take off, and we knew that store in and out. How to sell music, how to buy music, and that's how we learned the music industry. So I thank God. I wish my dad was here today. He passed in 07, but I know he's looking down from heaven. Pretty proud of what's going on today. All right, and I'm really excited, for what he did for me in my life.
And the over 35 years that you spent just being committed to this. And we thank you and we love you.